Right, this is going to be the Rohan tutorial one. You would have seen that in the main screen, I'd imagine. Thank you to Ethan Began for requesting this one. I hope I've said your name right there. If not, just tell me in the comments. The Fangorn one is coming soon, if whoever wanted that. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome to Rohan. As you'll see, you'll get lots of these rocks spawning around everywhere. Bit of a pain to ride your horse over, which doesn't seem very reasonable for this faction, but you know, who knows. Then you'll find these guys around. If you kill a Rohan horse, you'll lose alignment with Rohan, so don't do that. Unless if you want to lose alignment with Rohan, but I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. So you'll find these watchtowers everywhere. So yeah, you can usually find some saddles in here, but you can make saddles in this mod, so it doesn't really matter. But up here, these guys, okay stuff. Usually it'll be to do with a horse though. So if you want saddles or leads, just come here. And now another interesting thing with this is that obviously you'll find these guys spawning everywhere. They're proper hard, so you'll want to be careful. But you'll find these barrows. You look in it, and there will be a marshal spawn. You'll want to kill him. Quite chunky, but you know, and you'll find some decent loot. This is some bad loot for this, but you'll usually find some quite decent loot in there. And if we go over here, I think I saw. Yeah, there. I think this is a village. Oh, there's another barrow. So they're quite regular, but they're not great. Oh, I see what's happening with this one. So usually you'll have loads of houses, but these rocks have probably messed up the spawn, I think. Yeah. So you should have loads of houses and loads of these markets, but the rocks have properly messed it up. But main lost spawn, so you'll find this mead hall. You can get some poor loot in here. It's not something you go for loot. You can get some cool horns and stuff. And there's lots of alcohol along here. I don't like the flag very much. I just don't think it looks like the Rohan one in the films. But that's up to you, really. And let's look at the houses. They're not great, but you'll be able to find some okay loot, to be honest, actually, in here. So here are, yet again, poor loot. Let's look in the other house. I hope I'm not wrong. Yeah, look, you'll find an axe and leather boots, apparently. But you can sometimes get some good loot in here. I can't find a smithery, so I will spawn that in a second. Right, see you then. Oh wow, a completely legitimate thing just spawned in. It's a miracle, I would say. But you'll find in here some of the best loot. So I've got Rohiric Marshal on. You've got to find them in those barrows. Free anvil. You can find a lot of free anvils. It's always not worth making anvils. These should have weapons in, but because I spawned it, it's gone weird. But yet again, good place to find some decent armor, which I just broke. So if we go along here, we'll be able to see the general gist of it. There will be lots of these guys spawning, and lots of these like rocks. It's like I said before, the rocks are just a pain. It doesn't make any sense why there's so many of them. I suppose it's meant to be like if you've ever been to Dartmoor, it's meant to be like that, but it's just not great. I don't like the terrain very much. So if we find here, we'll look at the fort, and right, so that will spawn. That's another fort over there, and that was actually not spawned in by me, so that's pretty impressive that that's there. So you'll find 4 of these watchtowers in each corner, if that wasn't messing that up. And then also you'll find a load of horses, so if you're missing a horse, if you want to find a better horse, just go along all of these. There'll be 12 which you can get, and then you can saddle these ones up if you really need to. Obviously, trash. So, that's another one. If we go into here, it's one of the cooler forts because you'll get a load of these small places. So, yeah, that's usually much better. I don't know why that's such poor loot there. Well, you'll find these two. So if we then look for the main guy, he's wearing Rohan and Marshall. They've not got great troops. If I'm going to be honest, their troops are not good. Apart from, obviously, Rider of Rohan, these are pretty much the only guys you'll want to get. And then maybe a banner bearer. So it's not the best faction in the world, but it's not the worst faction. You can definitely get some decent stuff. But I just wouldn't make this your main faction. If you're going to be on the good side, choose elves or dwarves. It's just more fun to play as. And so if you just want to see what's in here, there's absolutely nothing. So never go to these. Right, actually, I'll show you what it's in this one. This one you'll want to go to. These ones are impressive because they will have a lot of loot in. I know I was about to finish it, but you'll get some decent stuff in. 44 coins. Right, hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you again for whoever requested it. I would have said your name in the first bit. So, see you next time.